Hi, good morning, everyone. I'll give you a quick recap on November 20. Today is November 24th, Tuesday. I'll give you a quick recap and also things to know before the bell and what's the latest status on a few things. The vaccine news drove the market higher. US stocks jumped on Monday afternoon and reported that President elect Joe Biden would select former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen to be his Treasury Secretary. Americans could begin receiving COVID-19 vaccines as early as December 11, an advisor to the White House Operation Warp Speed Initiative said, adding that about 70% of the population could be immunized by the summer. Well, which is next summer, about 7 months from now. The electric vehicle continues to do very well as XPEV trade higher aftermarket and NIO follow along with it. Dow ended at 29,591, up 1.1%, while S&P 500 up by 0.6%, and Nasdaq ended at 1180.63 when the market closed. Oil prices staged a rebound on Monday, hitting their highest level since early September. Global stocks rose as Trump authorized Biden's transition process. Futures are up on three major indexes. Dow is up 300 points, Nasdaq up 45 points, S&P 500 up 28 points. Gold, however, slipped to 1800 and oil is around 43.50. Elon Musk now topped Bill Gates as the world's second richest person. Earnings expected: Metron, Xiaomi, VMware, Dell, HP, Best Buy, and Tivoli highlights, and Dollar Tree, Home Food Crop, HRL as well. On the data side, the American Petroleum Institute's weekly crude oil stocks and U.S. consumer confidence data are due. Morgan Stanley's chief investment officer Mike Wilson stated that the S&P 500 could tumble as much as 12% before end of the year for two reasons. Along with exhaustive vaccine-driven rally, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin's decision to allow Federal Reserve lending program to expire add to the risk of near-term correction. While another chief strategist believed it would go 7% by year-end due to vaccine hopes and a lot of money on the sideline. So 5 more weeks, we'll know who is correct. And I mean, during that time, again, there's still a lot of volatility, but overall, the market is driving to rally and higher, especially on Dow. Nasdaq is kind of different side of the story. I think Apple was down yesterday, and so does Microsoft, Facebook, and Netflix. I think and I so it's really something that you have to look into to see if how Black Friday going to shape up, if this stock going to go back up. Um, so I think that I think if you ask me, the market has more downside risk than upside at the moment. But of course, with the greatest news this morning again, with Trump willing to transition, so it seems to be a good news on that one. So the market actually drive higher in the P markets. We also need to wait the availability of vaccine and effectiveness to be materialized. So, I mean, we will see that, if that is really, no bad news from that side. I think, again, it is very important to pick the well-qualified stock into your portfolio and capitalize some of the gains at year end. That's just my suggestion. If you have some, make some money on some big stock like XPEV, you may consider sell, not the whole thing, but some of them, just to get some money into your pocket. And so extra money to go shopping on Black Friday or Christmas, for Christmas gift. I recommend investor to consider at the moment. I already recommended a lot of some other stock, and then you can watch my video that I did last night to go over the recap. But you can consider HYLN, which is a hydrogen truck company, which a really good potential. Right now is around, I don't know what the P market was, but yesterday is around $26. TACO, which is a restaurant stock, because a lot of restaurants already gone back up with the and cruise line and hotel and casino. So this one seems to be not yet to be pushing up with the momentum. So and it's similar to Taco Bell, but a smaller scale of this company. So I recommended that TACO, and also WDAY Workday. There are millions of Americans still looking for jobs. I'm one of them, and some companies are migrating this application. So I know that more and more demand, even though the cautionary statement were made during the third quarter earnings announcement from them. But I mean, they actually did beat the announcement. I think they're trying to be safe on a conservative side from that perspective. The stock did go back down since then from 220-ish to 205 yesterday, and maybe today will be up a little bit. So anything below to 208, I think is still good to consider. I mean, sometimes you have to pump a couple of dollars just to get it, and then you can sell it off at 225. Though, and though the market doesn't have a sign to show much weaknesses, you may have to, you may want to take some gains. If you like my video, please make sure you subscribe and done so. And I wish you to have a really great and wonderful day. Thank you for your support.